Yeah. So we're here at the Frog Hollow Nursery, an infamous, beautiful nursery where they specialise in heirloom food plants here in Tasmania. I wanted to talk to you again about sage because we grew it, we planted it in our little egg cartons earlier, and this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful little leaf. It's very soft. It smells incredible. It's really hard to describe. It actually has its really own distinctive smell, and it goes really well with root vegetables. It's a fantastic winter herb to use. It's very high in nutrition. It's got a really nutty flavour, and it's best cooked, really. It's a very strong herb, so it's probably one that you wouldn't really want to have raw in salads like you might with parsley or basil or coriander, but it goes really well when it's baked in with vegetables or with meats like chicken, and it goes really well with pork. Pork and apples and sage are a really great combination. So it grows into a bit of it can go into quite a large bush, so it's really great for pots on balconies, or you can put it in your little herb patch out in the garden. The next thing I want to talk to you about is kale. Kale is actually a really popular thing at the moment. It grows really well in Tasmania. In fact, it grows just about anywhere in Australia, particularly where we get a bit of a cooler winter. This is Lacamato kale. You can get lots of different varieties: black kale, Cavolo Nero, very high in vitamins and minerals, great in green smoothies. You can use it just like spinach. It's got a much stronger flavour, but it's a really it's sort of a meaty, it's a meaty green, if that makes sense to you. You can make beautiful pies with it, put it in soups and stews. It holds its shape really well, so unlike spinach, which can fall apart, the kale really holds its shape really well. This is a really great plant. It grows quite large, it can grow quite tall, and so you need to give it a little bit of room if you're growing it either in the garden or in pots on balconies or in backyards. But really, I'd encourage you to pick up some kale. If you see it in the supermarket, buy it and definitely get some into your garden.
That's the spirit.
The last thing I want to talk to you about is celery, and I think celery is like the unsung hero of the kitchen, and it's not something that it's not very glamorous. It's not a very glamorous vegetable, so it doesn't really get talked about very often. But if you get celery when it's at its best, which is into the spring and early summer months, you can use the entire vegetable. So always be putting your leaves into soups and stews. If you're juicing, always juice the leaves. There's so much goodness in these beautiful leaves. You can pull them off when they're young like this and use them in salads. You can use the heart of the celery into a salad as well. I use celery in just about everything. I can't eat onion. It doesn't do very well with me, so I use celery in replacement. It's a great replacement food for things like onions and leeks and garlic, which a lot of people can't digest. Use celery instead. I love it dipped in just in some hummus. Look, honestly, we should be buying it more. We should be using it more, and it's a really easy thing to grow. I have it in my garden all year round, and I just pull the stems off as if I'm opening a book, and I just use the outer leaves and stems, and then it allows the plant to regrow, and you just to continue to harvest all year round. It can go a little bit woody, so it's important to keep nutrition adding to the soil all the time with compost, or things like sea salt are really great, and it's really important to keep it well watered, because celery is mainly water, so it's really important to make sure you keep it really well watered. But I encourage you to get some more celery into your diet.
That's it. Great stuff. You can't overwater it, hey?
You can't. No, I know. Yeah.
Really good for arthritic sort of conditions, all that sort of stuff.
It is. We've got quite salty water where we are, and our celery was already salted for us because it takes it up. Yeah, pre-seasoned. Awesome. Thank you.